Hi guys, so today I wanted to make a video about my Ouija board experience and basically starting off um, what had happened is me and my husband have been watching lots of paranormal videos on Netflix and on YouTube, and mostly Netflix though. It was more me that was looking up stuff on YouTube, and I came across lots of videos about people talking about their Ouija board experiences. A lot of them are just kind of like, I don't really believe them, but some of them are believable. A lot of them are, and the final straw that made me want to try the Ouija board, because this was my first time ever playing with one, and so I came into a video called my why I stopped playing the Ouija board, and it was by a girl named I believe her name is Callie Farley, Callie, and then her last name is Farley, and her story just really creeped me out, and I could see it in her eyes and hear it in her voice that like she was not kidding, that it was like a real thing that happened to her. And usually if you believe a story and it really scared you, you would kind of want to stay away from it, but I'm the type of person that has to see it with my own eyes. So after she said her story and why she doesn't play it anymore, and she was just like, you know, if you want to play with it, like, I would recommend you not playing with it, but if you do want to, just be really careful. So I decided to do some research, see if I could make my own Ouija board, because I didn't want to buy one and it not work. So I was just like, okay, well, I'll make one myself, and if it works, cool, and if not, I didn't spend any money on it. So that night when my husband came back from work, I was like, okay, if I make an Ouija board, would you play with it? He's like, no. I was like, come on, it'll just be fun. Like, it'll be fun. Like, let's just try it out. So he's like, okay. So he goes to the gym, and when he leaves to the gym, I start making the Ouija board. I pull out a piece of cardboard. I write down all the letters. I write goodbye, the numbers, and I even draw like a moon and a sun, like the moons and the suns that are connected, like, like the moon would be here and the sun's here, and they're like hugging. And I put yes and no on the top corners, and I made it all nice. I even took out a stencil and stenciled all the letters and all the numbers and everything, so it looked like really nice and official. And I colored it in with like purple, just because I didn't have black, and I just felt like purple is kind of like a more like mysterious color. So I colored it in with purple. And yeah, so when he came back, I was like, oh, look, I made it, like, let's play it now. He's like, okay. So we turn off all the lights, and I turn on candles on actually this table, which is my coffee table, which is like an old trunk that my husband's dad, which his name is Tim, his dad gave it to us, and he's had this trunk for a really long time. So anyway, so we set the Ouija board on the coffee table, which is an old trunk, and then I get a bunch of like tea light candles, and I line them up on the table and turn them on, and then I say a little Ouija board prayer, because I heard that it's good to always say like a little prayer, before you start your session. And so I say the prayer, and then I say, if there's any guardians or angels or spirits that want to speak through the board, please do so at this moment. And as soon as I said that, the planchette moved to yes. So as soon as it moved to yes, my husband looks at me like, you just moved it. And I was just like in shock, because I didn't even expect for it to move. First of all, it was like literally like I had just set it and it moved to yes. Like it didn't even wait like 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes. Usually people say like it takes a long time for it to move, like especially if it's your first time and stuff. And I had made the board, so I felt like it wasn't even like that official, but like it moved to yes automatically. So like I was like really creeped out, but I think my husband still thought I was kind of moving it. So I was like, so then I asked it because I was the kind of like the leader of the board because I made it and stuff. So then I asked it